Welcome to Bizprac software, and in this tutorial we're going to be looking at setting up the backup scheduler. So the backup scheduler is a really great tool in that it allows you to back up certain databases at given times on given days, and it takes out a lot of the manual having to do it yourself and remembering when to do it or if you've even done it. So we're going to start here on the desktop, and this needs to be done on the actual server or whichever machine the database sits on. And the reason for that is because you need the database and the schedule running at the same time in order to make sure that it's backed up. And the easiest way to do that is just have them run on the same computer. So for the purposes of this tutorial, this is my server. So we're just going to start on the desktop again, like I said, and we're going to come over here and right click on the Bizprac 12 shortcut. From there, we're going to go and select the Open File Location option. It may be somewhere else in your list. Or if you're running on an older version of Windows, it may actually say Find Target. But that's fine, it's just the same option. So we'll just select that, and you'll see this window. From here, we're going to come down and find the Bizprac Backup Schedule Service. Now this is the installer for the backup scheduler, and from here, this is where we're actually going to get it up and going. So we're just going to right click on that, and we're going to select Run as Administrator. Now we do need to select the Run as Administrator option because services need to be installed under administrator privileges. When you select this option, you will receive a prompt asking if you want to allow the program to make changes to your computer. It might be a simple yes or no prompt, or it might actually ask you to put in a password. Either one's fine, but yeah, just put in the password or click yes, and then I'll just click yes on mine, and you'll get to this window. So it's just telling us now that the service isn't currently installed, so we're just going ahead and clicking install, and a split second later it's done. From there, we're actually going to put the schedules into the database manager. So we're going to open up the database manager just here, and we're going to go to the backup scheduler tab, and then we'll launch the schedule window. So in this window here will allow you to select the databases that you want to schedule to back up. Each database is backed up independently, and their schedules are independent as well. So for example, the one I've got highlighted here, this Bizprac demo KH, if I set a schedule for that on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, that won't schedule the other databases. They'll need to be done on their own, and they can be done at different times and different days. So we're just going to back up the current one. So we'll hit backup schedule. And in this window here, you'll see a series of days across the top and a field where you can insert a time. So over here, I've already got a couple of times, but we'll just take them out so you can see me do it. So I want it to back up on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'll just click those, but I've already got them clicked, so that's fine. And we're going to say, well, I want it done at 5:30 after everyone's left and everyone's done their work. So I'll put that time in. Just remember that the time you put in here is actually in 24-hour time. So 5:30 would be 17:30. So we'll just click add, and that will go into the list. So over here, the list of times you've got backing up. Just be aware that when you put in different times and different days, they're not independent on the days, so you can't do a Monday 1 o'clock and a Wednesday 2 o'clock backup. It's both of those selections at each of the times that you've backed up, that you've set to schedule. So we're just going to confirm that. So this will back up at 5:30 on each of these days. Click OK, and that's that one scheduled. We'll click close. So the backup log I'm going to talk about now. This will allow you to actually confirm that the backups have been done by the scheduler. It'll give you the date they were done, the time, and where the file is and what it's called. So we'll just pull this over a bit here, and you can see the rest of that there. So my backup is sitting on the C drive, in my program files, in the Bizprac 12 folder, the database subfolder, backups, and then that's the file. And that concludes the tutorial. Thank you.